Welcome to another podcast episode. Today we are joined with Quinton. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so excited. First of all, congratulations on winning Toronto Pro. I am so freaking proud of you. Like, just to see your journey over the years. I think we met in like 2019. I can't fully remember. Do you remember that? Like how we met and like when it was? I think it was then.
Yes. First of all, thank you. Thank you very much. We met, I can't remember the name of the gym. It was a gym in Hamilton. We're shooting with David Liang.
Maybe it was like Hamilton Fitness Academy.
I honestly don't remember.
Damn, that's crazy.
It was a while ago.
That is crazy. Yeah. So shout out to David for hooking that up. Walk me through that though. Like you want to show, I forget. Walk me through like maybe like 2018 and then 2019. Because when I met you, you were already a pro.
Yeah.
But like not too many people like knew about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like just like walk me through that.
So in 2017, I turned pro at the Natural Pro Qualifier, which was, basically like the Natural Nationals.
Yeah.
And then 2018, I was sitting around. I'm like still training and stuff, but there was no route for natural competitors, so I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. But in 2018, I decided, you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to be an open bodybuilder.
That's crazy.
And that was, maybe it was 2018, I don't know, but 2018, 2019, we went to that gym, we shot something, and then, rest is history.
Crazy. I remember, like, I didn't even have a car, and you had to, like, either pick me up or drop me off. Yes. I can't remember. That's so embarrassing. Anyways.
Not at all.
That's so embarrassing, man. That's crazy. But thank you for that, too.
Hey, anytime. I saw you had a dog. It was like a Shiba Inu.
Yeah, I still have her.
In the window, I was like, ooh, so cute.
Yeah. She's so cute, but she'll just bark at you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame her.
That's hilarious. She's turning 11, so that's crazy. So I have some questions. What did you eat the day before Toronto Pro? Like, walk me through, like, your meal one all the way until nighttime.
So every day I'll just tell you what I had that day. I had chicken and cream of rice, Elevate cream of rice. Oh, it tastes so good.
Do you remember your grams and stuff of like how much chicken you had? These are all questions that I had on Instagram. Everyone's like asking me to ask you questions.
Okay.
So people want to know.
So before the show, I dropped my protein portions to help digestion so that I could have these big carb ups fill out and my gut would be okay. So it was 100 grams of meat for every meal. So 100 grams of chicken, and I believe the day before the show was about 175 or 200 grams of cream of rice. There's a lot of cream of rice, about 25 grams of almond butter, 15 grams of honey.
The almond butter.
Oh, so good. And then a banana.
Everyone's on like the almond butter kick. I'm not even on it. Like I gotta start buying it,
it's
eating
good.
it.
I mean, the peanut butter is more potent. Like the taste is stronger.
Yeah.
But I think peanut butter's been around so long and it's been so popular that almond butter is like, it's like that sister that's low-key pretty hot, and you're like, she actually starts to seem more attractive because you just didn't notice her before.
Yeah.
But I do low-key think peanut butter might be better.
That is a crazy analogy. All right, okay, keep going.
So the next meal was 100 grams of steak with 600, no, it might have been 650 grams of rice.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, the meal after that was 100 grams of chicken with 175 grams cream of rice, 25 grams almond butter, banana, and I had I only had 5 meals the day before.
Okay.
But the day before I had 7 meals just to like fill out.
Oh wow.
But the day before I started to realize like I was full enough, so I started the day pretty heavy and then I slowly pulled it back at night.
Yeah, because you didn't want to like spill over or anything
Exactly.
like that. Yeah.
Exactly. It would have been tragic.
Yeah, and then keep going. Is that all of them?
So for the fourth meal was 100 grams chicken and 160 grams cream of rice now, 20 grams almond butter. And then the fifth meal was I was checking my weight throughout this process and I realized, like my weight started actually tanking because I pulled things back a little bit.
Wow.
So the last meal was, I did almost like a 2-in-1. There was 100 grams of beef, there was 200 grams of rice, and then there was about 130 grams of cream of rice and 75 grams of avocado. So I ate all of that right before bed.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then did you like manipulate water, or did you just like keep your water the same the whole week, like your whole peak week?
So I kept it at 8 liters for the entire peak week. And
That's
then,
a lot.
Yeah, it's a good amount of water. And then the night before, so the day of the show, I just like cut it and it was just basically I have 3-to-1 ratio of water to cream of rice. every single meal I had the day of the show was Elevate cream rice.
Okay.
It was a great day.
Yeah.
Everything tasted good.
Did you change the flavor each time?
No, I honestly, I mixed the cookies and cream with the peanut butter cup flavor, and I had that for every single meal.
Cookies and cream is literally my favorite flavor.
It's my favorite. One of my favorites too.
I never get tired of it. I just keep eating it. Yeah.
Never. So yeah. Sorry, what was your question before?
Just about the water. Just wanted to know like if like how you like changed it or manipulated it throughout.
Yeah, so I kept it all the same till the night before, and then the day of, that's when I just started monitoring it. I was drinking more intuitively, and then I'd have that extra water with the cream of rice, and that's what kept me hydrated throughout the day.
Okay. So, like, no little sips here and there? Or did you carry around, like, one bottle with, like, you know how people used to draw, like, the lines on it?
Yeah.
Did you do that?
No.
Okay. I didn't know, like, how, like, scientific you were going to go, because it's good to know, even, like, for the Olympia, too, just to understand, like, what, obviously you're going to remember, but, like, what you did for Toronto, maybe you could mimic it for Olympia, not sure.
So, for Toronto, even though the show started pretty late, it's going to be much different, because the Olympia, you're not going to be on stage till at least like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Which is going to be similar to an experience I had in Europe. In Europe, we were on stage at like 7 p.m. for the prejudging. Yeah. So you're awake all day, and you just have to find a way to manage and control it.
Yeah.
Now, from those experiences last year, I learned, because I had times where I'm like, okay, I'm going to drink this amount of water on this day. You just got to go with how your body is reacting. And
Makes
that's
sense.
basically how I did it. So every time I had a meal, I'd have a little bit of water. And then with the cream of rice. But other than that, I did bring water with salt backstage, and I was sipping as I was getting ready to pump up.
Okay, and then all the questions I'm asking is just for like any guy watching that's like, okay, what salt? What kind of salt was it? Any specific brand that you like?
The Redmond Himalayan pink
I
salt.
had a feeling.
Yeah,
It's like
always use that.
bodybuilder's salt.
Handy dandy.
But I'm trying to think of like all the questions my clients are going to ask me. They're going to be like, why didn't you say this? What did you do differently this Toronto Pro prep compared to last year for all of your other shows? Like, how did you change up, and like, what was your thinking process for that?
My thinking process this time, I was a lot more confident. Last year, going into the Tampa Pro, that was the first time. Well, I guess I did prep myself for 2 weeks after working with a coach in 2024 for 2024 Toronto Pro Show. However, this last year with the Tampa Pro, that was the first time that I had done the entire prep by myself and did my first show, basically. So I didn't have a lot of confidence, and I didn't know, I had confidence, but not a crazy amount, and I wasn't sure exactly how to go about things. So I was kind of throwing things at the wall and seeing what would stick, because that's kind of what you have to do to get that data. And in that process, I still looked really good. Still came second in 4 shows, third in one of them. So I still did a good job, but throughout that process, I learned so much. And going into this show, I knew exactly what not to do. Fair. And even with the water, like I knew, okay, I don't need to stress about this. Just sip as I go on throughout the day. So I was just more confident, and I knew what not to do, what to do, and that prevented me from flattening out in the finals.
Makes sense. So after every meal, were you posing in the mirror just to see like how you looked, or were you like, I don't know, the camera on a tripod posing just to see like how you're filling out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say before every meal.
Before every meal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Take a look, pose, and then check my weight after every single meal, before every meal. I checked my weight like 30 times that day.
God.
Because I had a number in mind of like what I'm going to have that perfect look on.
Can you tell us the number?
280.
Okay, cool. That's big.
So basically, I just knew, okay, I need to be, if I fall underneath, that means I'm shedding too much water, and I'm going to have to get something more in me. And if I'm too high, then I got to pull back on the food.
Makes sense.
Make sure the weight drops back down to that range.
Yeah. And then what did you, if you want to say, what did you weigh on stage? Or like
280.
Oh, like legit? So you like nailed it then. Damn.
Yeah.
That's sick. Damn, okay. But one thing I saw under one of your Instagram posts was that Phil Heath commented, and he was like congratulating you. Mm-hmm. How does that feel? That's crazy.
Oh, it felt incredible. It feels cool that he just knows who I am, to be honest.
That's, like, how does your like teenage self feel though? Like I think that's insane.
I mean, I felt just incredible. Felt amazing. Like I said, the fact that guys like him, Dexter Jackson, they can see me in public and look at me, smile, shake my hand is just like mind-blowing. It's still hard for me to absorb.
How do you handle pressure on stage, and even like just being at home? Like, how do you handle that pressure, like in your head, and like your nerves too? Like, how do you handle it?
If it's not going to serve me like a positive purpose, then I just tune it out. Like if somebody's commenting some dumb shit, block them. Like,
Nice.
there's no, I don't have to put up with your BS, you know.
Yep.
I don't, especially closer to show. Like right now, I'm more relaxed because I don't feel as tense. But when you're tense and you're like just focused on the job at hand, you have someone saying some dumb shit, doubting you. It's like, dude, get the hell off of my page.
You're like, block.
And it feels good. It feels good.
That's hilarious. I asked these questions to a bunch of people that have already been on the pod. When you're on the side stage or even backstage, what are you telling yourself? What's going through your head? Say like you have 10 minutes alone and you're pumping up. Like, what are you thinking and what's your self-talk, basically?
Hey, let me back on stage. Get me back on that stage. That's my. I just can't wait to get back up on stage, you know, and especially with the delays. I was like, man, I need to get on stage, show these people what I got.
Yeah. And do you listen to any music when you're backstage? Like, to zone out?
Yeah, at times. Like when I first get there, because, you know, put the headphones over. And I just want to keep to myself for a little bit. But once it gets closer to the time, like within 30 minutes, I take the music off so I can hear what's going on, because the last thing you want to do is be late for the glaze.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, so I just have it like when I first get to the backstage.
Okay. And what would be like the music that you listen to, or the artist or the song? Do you replay one song over and over, or
sometimes?
Yeah.
Like I listen to like some gangster stuff backstage. Like I'm up in NBA YoungBoy, some Boss Man D-Lo, and I'm just like, also 50 Cent. Like that's what gets me going. It gets me in that mood where I'm just ready to go.
Yeah, that's scary though. For any competitor, just like seeing you and you're just like bumping out. That's actually hilarious. What was it like training with Samson?
It was incredible. It was like a dream come true to be able to train with somebody. One that I met many years ago, competed against each other twice, and I had a tremendous amount of respect for. But it was just cool because I also look up to him so much, and to see what he's been able to do in the last 5-6 years has been incredible. And it's very rare to see somebody at the top of their game reach down to help pull somebody else up. So it was just dream come true.
That's amazing. Samson and Mel, they're just amazing.
They're awesome.
They're just So what do you think he taught you though? Because you guys trained together for how long?
For about 2.5 weeks.
Wow. What do you think what did you learn from training with him? And then what did you learn about anything else? It could be from food, it could be anything he said that like off camera or whatever that might have like motivated you.
I mean, they're just huge on character. Like they've got great character, and you see that with how they deal with adversity. You don't see them bad mouthing people. Nope. They're super humble, and I don't bad mouth anybody in bodybuilding either. But
yeah, you're like the most chill. He's like the most chill bodybuilder.
Yeah, like people will talk crap. If you talk crap in my comments, it'll be blocked. But I'm not going to say anything. You know. But it's just cool to be around someone that's been in that position, that's at the highest level, and to see how they've showed resilience throughout their career. So there's so many examples of like wisdom that he was able to pass on to me, and it was cool. I'd say what I gained the most was just maturity from being around them and talking to them and about their experiences, and them telling me what I need to look out for, and just kind of teaching me like how to make sure I'm on point with how I handle my career. I think that stuff was the most valuable. And also, they also taught me things where a lot of bodybuilders do things that they don't need to do. Yep. Like people are eating 6,000-7,000 calories. Well, maybe you can grow the same way eating 5,000, right? And then you put a lot less pressure on your digestive system. Yeah. Samson's only eating 5 meals a day. Okay. I was eating 6. And I'm like, this guy's way bigger than me, has more muscle. Obviously, everybody's different. Yep. So I switched down to 5 meals a couple weeks after my last prep ended, my prep last year. And I saw virtually no difference in growth. I was able to grow the same, put on less fat, put less pressure on my abdomen, keep my waist tight. And I had a really good and short off season, but I was able to put on some good tissue and that's amazing. Showed up on point on stage.
But that makes so much sense though, because like say someone's eating 7 or 8 meals, it's like you're constantly eating, and then it's like you still have to work out. You're gonna feel bloated, so your training might get like a little bit sabotaged, and then you're always gonna be on the toilet, to be honest, which is crazy. So it's like so time consuming.
It is. Yeah.
Wow. Did anyone else, like any other bodybuilder, reach out in your DMs, like Dexter or anyone else, to like congratulate you, or even last year, like did anyone reach out to you that like really helped you, like motivate you to get back on the horse, basically to to keep going? Because I know like could have been some dark times, you know, just feeling stressed out or whatever you were feeling a year and 2 years ago. So yeah, did anyone like reach out besides Samson? Because I feel like he probably did.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else?
I can't think. I mean, recently my phone's been blowing up, so I honestly have not been able to. I've tried to
respond.
So there's a lot of people whose messages I still haven't seen. So I'm sure somebody did.
Okay.
But
I was just curious.
Not to the effect of this, like not to be compared to Samson, like no, not to that effect.
Fair, makes sense. So is Samson like your most favorite bodybuilder, or is there some like do you have like 3 bodybuilders that you look up to, or?
Yeah, I mean, I look up to be honest. Like I've got a tremendous amount of respect for all bodybuilders, and for everyone that's been able to get to the pinnacle of bodybuilding, to get to the Olympia. You know, in a way, I look up to all of them. I have a lot of respect for all of them. So, but yeah, I'm going to single out a couple people out: Samson, Andrew, Nick.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I mean, Derek, obviously. Like, Derek's tremendous. But, Samson, Andrew, and Nick, like, those guys. And I know Samson and Nick, like, more personally, too. So I think they're incredible people. They're super supportive of me. Yeah. So seeing them progress and seeing them show out on stage always gets me fired up.
Yeah, it just, like, motivates you.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're all great guys, right? And even just seeing, like, like, their progress, too, like, in the sport is insane. Like,
it's wild.
Yeah, like I met Samson in Europe during COVID. I remember how he was doing at the time, like his rankings compared to a couple of years ago when I was there when he won his first Olympia, and I was also there when he won Arnold's for the first time, which was crazy, right? And just seeing that was absolutely amazing. And then also like for Nick Walker, like just seeing him come back from adversity too. So you guys kind of all have that in common, but I guess it's part of the bodybuilding journey, right? To get to Olympia. No one's really just like win. It's like very, very hard to do that. So that's pretty cool. Okay, looking at your physique on stage, what body part are you most proud of improving from last year and maybe the past 2-3 years? Is there anything that you really attacked?
I really worked on my back.
Okay.
Yeah, just overall. I'd say if I'm going to pick something, I'd say that. But I usually don't focus on like just one thing. I'm focused on
everything.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But also I'm super critical, so I'm happy and I'm proud for a moment, for like a split second, then I'm like, okay.
You're like, all right, got to keep going.
Got to be better.
Yeah. Well, that's good though. That's like a championship, like, or like a champion mentality, right? It's kind of like Kobe, right? Like for basketball, like Kobe was like never really satisfied. He had to like keep going. Even if he was injured, he's like still like dribbling the ball and shooting, right?
He's an animal.
So yeah, for sure. What was your daily thought that you had the past year? So in your short off season, and then obviously like during your prep, like did you say something to yourself or think something every single day, like to motivate yourself in the morning or something, or even when you're training?
So this past off season, like almost every single day, outside of maybe a couple days for, you know, like things were happening in life and I was unable to, I did cardio every single day. And this winter was the worst winter that we've ever seen.
It was crazy.
At least, maybe not ever, but recently.
Yeah.
And I'd scrape my car every morning at 6 a.m. I'd scrape my car. My hands are cold. I'd pull it open. I'm freezing in the car. I'd drive on down to the crunch close to my house, and I did cardio. And the thing is, like, my mind was like, this sucks. I'd rather be in bed. I don't want to do this. But I was doing it to train my mind. And that was, like, probably the biggest thing. I'm putting in all this work now. Nobody's seeing the work that I'm putting in right now, but I know that this is going to do something really big for me when it comes time, and I believe it did.
That's cool. Of course it did. Damn. Like, yeah, everyone that was waiting for you, like, after your show was, like, crazy, right? You had, like, your own cheerleaders, like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
it was awesome.
Yeah. Aw. Are you still self-coached? And, like, I think you are, but I'm just asking the question. Do you think you will be for the rest of your life?
I am still self-coached. Whether I will be for the rest of my life, I'm not sure what the future holds. I really like how it's going. Now, the truth of life is I don't have all the answers.
Okay. Yeah.
And no coach has all the answers either. But I don't have all the answers. And I always want to learn and, like, add more to my game. So I'm open to the idea someday of somebody, you know, coming in, helping me. Like, I have friends. So I have a lot of friends that are really good at bodybuilding, that have great bodybuilding minds. And I'm privileged enough to have them to speak to bounce ideas off of. And that's one of the ways I'm able to learn and continue to coach myself, because obviously they're not telling me what to do, but I'm just getting different perspectives. Yeah. But yeah, it's something that I never want to I don't want to swear. I never want to like dog on having a coach. Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's great having a coach if the coach is good. And but for the time being, like I bet on myself and it's working better than it's ever worked.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. If bodybuilding disappeared tomorrow, say like Thanos, like bodybuilding's gone, what would you do? What would you do for a living?
I don't know. I mean, I've been bodybuilding since I was like 17, so I really don't have something else that I'm like into, but I'm a hard worker, so I just find a random job. Yeah, whatever I could do that's close to home so I could get more time with my girlfriend.
Yeah, a cat family, just like raise cats.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, so at your surprise party for Elevate, which I knew about and like I couldn't tell you, which is hilarious, I got to talk to your mom. And she said that you were like always a hard worker, like ever since you were a kid, and how proud she was of you. And it was just so cute just to hear that. Yeah. And yeah, so I don't know. I just wanted to share that. I just think that's like absolutely amazing. Just how proud she is of you. It's just so cute.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And are your parents like also like your heroes too? Because I know you respect them. You respect your family so much, which is also amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
My dad. And my parents are great people. Like, they've got such good hearts. They wouldn't even dream of hurting a fly. Yeah. Like, that's the kind of people that they are. So I'm lucky to have had them growing up and still have them. Yeah. And it's really nice that, you know, I was able to get this win because we could all celebrate it together. And I know that they're happy and proud. So it meant a lot to me.
Yeah. And are they, your mom was like talking about it, but like, are they all going to come to the Olympia to watch you?
I'm not sure. I haven't spoken. Like, it's Father's Day today, so I'm going to go link up with my dad after this. So I'll find out. But regardless, like, whether it's friends or family, there's no pressure for anybody to come see me at the Olympia. Like, from my end, it's a big trip. It's expensive. There's a lot that goes into it. Like, there's no pressure. But if they show up, it's great.
Just your parents just like watching their little boy, their little boy just like on stage, like achieving his dreams. That's like a pinnacle moment. Right?
Yeah, it would be awesome. Yeah, it would be great if they were there.
What is your workout split? What will it be for the rest of like your prep towards Olympia?
So for the last couple of months, the workout split's been back and hamstrings on Monday, chest, triceps Tuesday, legs on Wednesday, mainly quads. And then Thursday, rest. Friday, delts and biceps. Saturday, chest and back. Sunday, rest. It's going to stay that way. Okay. I like how the split's designed. I designed it. Yeah. And I like the results from the Toronto. And I know exactly where I can be a little better. We're going to change some things that we do in terms of how we go about some of the workouts, but it's going to be pretty much the same. We're just going to add some intensifiers to things.
Okay. And what would you add, though? Like, for what muscle groups would you add intensifiers? Or would you add them for, like, everything?
Not for everything. We do 3 hard working sets, which is also, it's already a lot of volume. Yeah. And we lift really heavy. So we'll still do that, but we'll just add, let's say, after a chest press, we'll do, I don't know, like a crazy superset, something with tempos where you're holding in the you're holding isometrics in the stretch position and in the shortened position. So just different ways that we can make the workouts harder.
Cool. And another question, how much did you practice posing? Because your posing was a lot better this year. Like, you seemed so confident and you just like held your poses. So how often did you practice posing?
I competed 5 times last year. I was on stage 5 different times. Not to count, not even mentioning the guest posings I did, but I was on stage 5 times. And when you're on stage 5 times, it gives you a certain level of experience. So the shows didn't go my way in terms of getting the victory, but I gained so much comfortability being on stage like that. And even before that, even years prior, when my posing was shaky and looked a certain way and I wasn't hitting things right, I was still practicing a lot. I'm somebody that I just naturally don't have like the rhythm for posing. I naturally don't have a feel for it. So it's just something that's always been really hard for me. With my posing coach, Joey Belt, we would pose we do posing once a week, usually. Leading up to some of the shows last year, we did like a posing every single day sometimes. Wow. And I would still do posing on my own. at least like 10, 15 minutes of it every single day. And that's something that I carried into this year. At least 10 to 15 minutes posing on my own, sometimes up to 30. And then once a week I'd pose with Joey. But I'd also have times where I'd practice my routine separately. So, and I also have a friend, Freddie, who I practice my routine with him too. And he's a really good poser. He's like an older bodybuilder. He's my business partner.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
So it was cool because, like, you know, he was helping me with my posing routine. We're bouncing ideas off each other. But yeah, it's just posing is something I worked so hard on. But definitely having the experience of being on stage more makes you better at it.
Wow. Okay. You guys hear that? So whoever's not posing and not practicing, gotta get on it.
Yeah.
Because I know a few people, I know a bunch of people that like don't care for it, but it's like you work so hard on your body, like in the gym, and like all of the nutrition, like everything you're eating, it's like you have to actually practice how to like perform, right? Because it's a performance on stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And you don't want to be like huffing and puffing or shaking or like being at the ground a lot, you know? It's just so important. So practice your posing. What is your go-to off-season cheat meal? Are you going to say Elevate?
No. I have that every day regardless. I don't know. Maybe I'd say burgers and fries. It's just like the old reliable. That or just McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's?
Anything from McDonald's, yeah.
What would be your McDonald's order?
Oh, it's always Big Mac, 10-piece nuggets, large fries, and then a Diet Coke. Okay. And sometimes like an extra, like a junior chicken, just for good measure.
Yeah, for good measure. Any dipping sauces with that?
Like 5 sweet and sour sauces, drenched all over everything.
That's hilarious.
Love it.
Is that why Blake got McDonald's at the
Yeah. He's trying to get me.
I was so confused. I'm like, why is there a McDonald's? But it's hilarious. Yeah. At first, I thought it was like a wrong order or something. Like they brought it to the wrong house. Oh my god. Do you have a favorite song in the gym when you train that you listen to?
Sometimes, like, I mean, at different times I do. Right now. So for the last 2 weeks leading up to the show, just because I was like just super tense and time crazy, I was just training by myself, and that's when I had music on. But for the most part, I train with Skylar, so I don't really listen to music when I train.
Fair. I thought you were gonna say Drake. He dropped 3 albums. I'm like, come on, you gotta say Drake.
I listened to like 3% of it, to be honest.
Fair.
Like honestly, I'm in prep.
Or?
Well, it's too much. Like, if there's 12 songs in one project, I'd be like, yeah, I'll listen to it. But, like, when I see so many things, I'm like, this is overwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try this one song that has a star beside it, and it's great.
After prejudging for Toronto, did you think that you were going to win? How were you feeling?
I thought I was going to win after so many prejudgings. Or believed. Like, you have to have that confidence in you. You don't want to go in, especially if you're like battling center stage. You don't want to go into the finals where you're like, I don't know if I'm going to win. Like, it's not going to help you. So having that confidence, going out on stage, posing, like demanding the audience, that's something that I always have within me. So yeah, I always believe that I'm going to win every show.
That's good. That's really important. If you can listen to only 3 artists forever, no other music, even when you're driving, who would they be?
Yeah, NBA Youngboy, Bossman D-Lo, and Kevin Gates.
Oh, wow, Kevin Gates.
I love Kevin Gates.
So after getting second place at many shows and, you know, just like not winning, how did you self-motivate yourself? I'm just curious how you did it, right? Like, obviously you have Britt, you have an amazing girlfriend. You have like amazing support around you, but like, how did you actually do it?
I mean, I just never gave up. I never stopped believing in myself. And you don't want to celebrate a loss, right? Like, I don't want to be like, oh, well, at least I came close to winning. Like, I didn't want to do that, but you still, as much as it sucks to lose, you still got to acknowledge what went right. You know, that you'd have these trolls and people online be like, oh, you lost, whatever. It's like, you guys can't even do this one. 2, you got to look back at like all the people you beat. So it's like, okay, I beat so many guys, or maybe not so many. I beat several guys last year that were Olympians before, that have won shows, that have won several shows. You know, so it's like, there's something that's really working here, and maybe I messed something up along the process. Maybe I could have been a little bit better here, but I knew that I was close. And I just had to keep trusting my gut, and I knew eventually it would work out.
That's amazing. If you could have dinner with 3 people, they could have already passed away, maybe they're still alive, who would they be? Like anyone.
Like non-bodybuilding, anybody?
Yeah, non-bodybuilding, famous, not famous, who would you pick? 3 people. You can have like a business meeting with them, you could ask them anything.
Brittany would be one of them.
Of course.
2 would be, I guess Ronnie Coleman.
Cool.
Yeah, Ronnie Coleman. The 3rd, who would I really want to, let's say Phil Heath.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Me, Ronnie Coleman, Phil Heath, and Britt.
Would you have dinner with like all of them together or like separately?
All of them together.
Yeah.
I mean, she'd love to meet them too.
That'd be a really funny and like cool vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. Would there be anything that you would ask like Ronnie Coleman? I don't know if you guys talk, but like, what kind of conversation would you have with him?
I don't think I'm at the level where he knows who I am yet, so I'm going to keep working till I get there.
Yeah.
But I just love his energy. You know, he just had such positive, happy energy, and that's something that I always loved. And it's just it's something that's so inspiring. So I don't know if I'd ask him any questions per se, but I would just want to give him his flowers and just just be able to spend some time with him.
Who is the best NBA player to ever play basketball? I'm putting you on the spot.
So I think the greatest of all time is Michael Jordan, but when you look at the landscape of things are different now. The players are a lot more talented than they are now, like than they were back then. Mm-hmm. So who is like the best? Who has all of the pieces? Maybe LeBron, but like I think Jordan had the greater career just off of the strength of. I prioritize winning in the finals.
Of course, yeah.
You know, so for me, it's like winning in the finals and also just winning at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like for me, the best is like who can get you the win. And he was able to get the win so many times. LeBron was up against a crazy level of competition, so I totally understand it.
Like super teams.
Yeah, but he was also on some super teams, right?
Fair.
So it's,
Okay.
But I'd have to go with Michael.
Okay. I agree with that one, though. Okay. I feel like whenever you think about basketball, you just think about MJ, like every single time. Did you get a chance to watch the UFC White House fight?
I saw the last fight.
Okay.
And then I saw some of the other fights in the next couple of days on TikTok.
Yeah.
But I saw the Topuria Gaethje fight. Oh my goodness, what a fight! That's one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Like, are you team Justin or?
I'm team both, but I'm so happy for Justin because I thought he had no chance.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I mean, he looked so sluggish in the Patty fight.
Yeah.
And like he's had so many fights where he's an incredible fighter, he's super durable, super tough. But he's had so many fights where you could see the flaws. You're like, okay, this is how he gets caught. But it was just that's why you got to get in there and fight because predictions don't always pan out.
Yeah, he just looked like a little bit sloppy, like for some fights. But I know he's an incredible fighter.
Yeah.
It's just like Ilya is like one of my favorite fighters, and then just seeing him get destroyed, I was like, oh my God. Crazy.
Honestly, it's just the damage. Like Gaethje's punches did so much damage. Ilya was throwing the harder shots to begin, but it's like Gaethje did a good job of rolling with some of the shots where it looks like he's getting hit hard, but he's rolling with it. But he's also super durable. He's bigger, he's durable, and Topuria is just walking into jabs. It was just mind blowing.
Yeah, I feel like he kind of like gassed himself out after like the second round. I'm like, no, I was like yelling at the TV. I'm like, come on, man. But
I thought he was gonna stop him in that second with the body shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What a fight. I've watched it 3 times. I'll probably watch it again soon.
Oh my God. You have to watch all the fights because all the fights are pretty good.
Yeah, there were stoppages in every fight.
Yeah.
It's freaking crazy.
They were all good. But maybe it was the pressure though of just like being at the White House, like really, really bright lights, like a whole new arena, being outside, which is kind of crazy.
It is really crazy.
Because like, what if a giant bug just like flies in?
I would.
Or like a mosquito, and you're like,
100%. I wouldn't deal well with that.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh, do you like Paddy Pimblett? Is that how you say that?
Kind of. Like I don't. Yeah, like he's funny. He's a funny talker.
Is he annoying or
not annoying? But I didn't think he deserved a title or an interim title shot. I don't think he's there, and maybe he'll get there someday. But I think he's like maybe middle of the pack.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's cool.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's like really entertaining to watch.
He is.
But yeah, are you gonna watch his fight in July?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's a McGregor card.
Yeah,
I don't miss no McGregor fights.
Okay, so do you like Conor McGregor?
I love Conor McGregor. Absolutely love him.
What do you like about him? Is it his personality or just the way he used to like just dominate?
So back then I didn't even like him. I didn't like him when he was in his prime. I don't know what it was. I'm someone where I'll hate on somebody as a fan, or not actually hate.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like them, but they always win me over. If you fight long enough, if you do something long enough, eventually I'll like you. And I just think he's funny. I love his accent. I love the shit he says. He's controversial. I love that he's just like so different.
Yeah.
And he's original. And he's actually such a good speaker. He did an interview with RONNIE recently, and I watched it. I'm like, man, like you forget how good of a speaker. Like, that's why he became what he was.
Yeah, he was just really good for the sport.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So do you think Conor's gonna win?
No.
Damn.
Not at all. He's been inactive for 5 years. Max Holloway is a dog. He's been active, fighting the best of the best of the best of the best. He's only lost to the best, so I just don't think on paper there's any way that, but I want him to win.
Yeah, I want him to win so bad.
Yeah, I want him to. It's definitely a fight worth betting on. I would put money on McGregor if I was a betting man, but I don't bet.
Yeah.
Just because I think the odds would be great.
Yeah, and then I was just wondering, like, maybe he'll retire after because, like, time's ticking. Do you think he'll retire, like Conor?
He says he wants to keep fighting.
Oh, my God.
And he has one more fight on his UFC contract after this one.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I thought you only had one left. Okay.
And then probably afterwards, he'll probably do some boxing for some crazy money.
Oh, my
like
God.
he's a wild man, which I like.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're gonna see the end of him anytime soon.
Fair. Okay.
Unless he gets like absolutely just decimated, like destroyed.
like a really bad break or something.
Yeah. Like if what happened to Topuria happens to him, then maybe. But I don't.
Can you imagine if that happens to Conor? Oh my God.
I think, in some way, I think he will get beat up because it's just
being inactive, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, well, fingers crossed because
exactly.
He's like my favorite fighter, and then like Ilya, and then Paddy's like third. And
yeah.
Is Conor McGregor like your favorite?
No.
Okay, who's your favorite?
Well, I mean, like, he's my favorite in a way, but he's also not really much of an active fighter, right?
Okay.
But like, I do not ever want to miss a Conor fight. I also don't want to miss an Ilya fight. I also don't want to miss a Gaethje fight. I don't know. It's hard with UFC. I'm a big fan of Pereira as well. I'm a big fan of a lot of the guys.
What about like John Jones?
I like John Jones. The later part of his career was a little tough to watch because of the inactivity and stuff. But he's an incredible. Like, what he did to Cyril Gane and how easy he made that look, wild.
Because people say he's like the greatest fighter of all time, right?
I mean, he's made it look easier than anybody else has. He's had the best career in terms of wins and domination for how he dominated like, was it 3 different eras? Like, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, he's been fighting, I feel like, forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if he's retired or not. Like, I'm confused.
He is, but maybe he'll come back. We don't know. I don't know.
Crazy. Okay. So you don't really have a favorite, or?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have much of a favorite for UFC.
Just like rotates?
Yeah, basically.
Who do you think will win the NBA championship next year?
I have no idea.
No idea. Have you been watching basketball or no?
Okay. Yeah, well, tuning in.
Okay.
During prep, I'd go to sleep so early, so I didn't have time to watch. I just was like, no, I'm not going to watch a game. Let's look at the score,
it's like time
watch
consuming.
highlights. Yeah. The thing with the NBA the last like 8 years, or I don't even know, 6 years, it's a new champion every year. It's super competitive. So I wouldn't be able to tell you who I think is going to win next year. Like, for all we know, the Spurs, who looked crazy and made it to the Western Conference Finals, they might not even make it there next year. Maybe the Knicks get beat in the second round next year. I just don't know.
Damn. Yeah, I feel like they're just so busy like trying to build super teams, and then all the injuries too that happens. Well, hopefully the Raptors. I was expecting you to say something. The Raptors.
We don't have enough. We need some new pieces.
Yeah.
Can't rely. I don't want to like put down any of the players, but I just think we're missing some strong pieces.
Yeah, maybe like a veteran or something just to come in and like be like their captain and guide the younger guys or something.
I mean, like, Brandon Ingram he's good. He's like a good scorer and stuff, but like, you can't rely on him.
Well, he got injured, right? So, yeah.
And even Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes is really good, but he's not a big scorer. So it's like you want to put somebody around that could like really put the ball in the basket.
Yeah.
at a really high level. I think if we had like a A1 score, it would make a big difference.
When you like Kyrie or something.
He's old. I mean,
Yeah,
he's still incredible.
Yeah.
But a lot of them don't want to come to Canada.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a problem.
All right. So those are all the questions I have today for Quinton. So thank you so much for being on the podcast. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, I loved it. It was a great time.
Awesome. Okay. Comment, like, and subscribe.